right, in this video, I'm going to share with you a strategy to get 500 new subscribers in 30 days. Let's get into it.
This is how Evans beat sounds. Hey, we're giving hella beat down.
So I do need to start with a caveat in this video, and that is that you need to have a certain amount of followers or friends in a different social media platform. So the strategy that I'm going to share with you is how I monetized one of my channels, Mechanics for Non-Mechanics. The result of having about 2,000 Facebook friends and I think maybe a couple hundred Instagram followers, okay? And what it is a direct outreach to people. So what I did is I think I was sitting around 300 or 400 subscribers at the time for my Mechanics for Non-Mechanics channel, and I wanted to get it monetized, so I needed 1,000 subscribers. And so what I did is I literally reached out. Now, again, I had at the time about, I think, 2,000 or 1,900 Facebook friends and a couple hundred Instagram followers. And what I did is I reached out to each one individually. I didn't send out a group message. I had kind of a template for what I used on reaching out to them, but I reached out to each one individually and I said, hey, John, I hope you're doing great. These are people maybe I haven't talked to since high school or something, but hope you're doing great. I just started a YouTube channel and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's on how to fix things or how to, do your HVAC fixes around the house. It would mean the world to me if you subscribed, or if this is something that you would get benefit from, please subscribe. Thank you so much. That's it. Just a short message. And basically I'm copy pasting it from another screen, okay, and then filling in their name. And there is a limit to how many you can do per day, okay? So after a certain amount of time, Facebook will actually tell you, or you'll notice as you're pasting the messages that it seems like something's being held up. Then I would usually stop and wait a couple hours and then do it again. But there is like a daily limit to how many of those messages you can send out. But within about 30 days, out of those 2,000, I was figuring if I can get 1 out of 5 to subscribe, which it costs them nothing to do, then I'll be in good shape. And that's about the rate that I got. I got about 400 or 500 subscribers out of this strategy, which again was just contacting people direct through Facebook, or if you have a big Instagram following, you can do the same thing on Instagram. Although Facebook, it's a little better because like Instagram, people have like weird names that are not their own names. So it's like, who is this person? But like Facebook is like their actual name for the most part. And so you know who you're contacting. And I also had a separate Microsoft Word document of everybody that I contacted, just in case my screen froze or I accidentally pressed backspace on that Facebook page as I was scrolling down. And basically I had to go back, which happened a couple times. And so I had all the people that I had contacted them. When I contacted, I copy pasted their name onto a Word document. And so that way I can go, find every time I contact someone, I can do a control find or Apple find on that Word document, make sure I'm not double contacting people. Although if you're sending a Facebook message, it will actually come up and as you're sending that message, it'll show you what the last message was. So it would probably show up that you had already contacted them anyways. So this is a way though that you can get tied into a warm audience, right? They're not cold calls. This is your warm audience. This is people that you've known in the past. And you're basically just asking them, hey, can you help me out with subscribing to this channel? I mean, it doesn't cost them anything. And a lot of times people, they see that you're, especially if they see if you're really excited about it. Hey, so definitely include that in your pitch. This channel I'm really excited about. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe. And that is how I was able to get really close to monetizing that channel, and eventually, of course, monetize that channel with where we're at now. It's tedious, okay? It takes some time. It takes some hours every day, but that is a way where you could get potentially 500 subscribers, as long as, again, if you have 2,000 friends on Facebook or something. If you only have 500, you got to think your best bet you're only going to get 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5. So 500, you'll get maybe 100 or 125. But if you have, say, 2,000 or more friends, or 1,800, you could potentially get 500 real subscribers on Facebook in, say, around a 30-day period. If you'd like to know how much YouTube paid me, or pays me through my channel of being monetized, check out that video right there. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much. Comment below. We'd love to hear your feedback on these videos as well. And we'll see you in the next video.
This is how heaven's beats.